My name is Rudy Yuan. I'm in my third year of undergraduate. I am an international relations and German studies double major, and I participated in iPRAKTIKUM this year, 2024, in the summer. So I've actually been learning German since I was 12, since middle school, but I'd never been to Germany before iPRAKTIKUM, and I thought it would be a more meaningful way for me to get to know the actual country and the culture if I were to do something like iPRAKTIKUM that would place me in an actual work setting, which is exactly what happened, and I'm very thankful for that. Also, I had known about the program just from talking to people in the department, talking to people I knew, and I thought it would be something that would interest me. I was placed at Agrikultur e.V., which is a non-profit NGO in Freiburg and Breisgau in Baden-Württemberg in southwestern Germany. Their main mandate was to plan and organize an agricultural festival in Freiburg every year, which I was heavily involved in. My tasks included sending out promotional materials, delivering various banners, zines, festival advertisements to our partner organizations, going around various events, tabling at various events to promote the organization, also going on various visits with other team members to places in the region to visit farmers and also cooperatives across the border in France. So I really had quite a diverse range of tasks at the festival itself. I was helping out with all sorts of odds and ends, but I mostly manned the information desk, which was also a great chance for me to practice my spoken German. Oh yes, well, my formal title was a communications and public relations intern, and I suppose I did do that, but I also was responsible for, like I said, going to various places and delivering promotional material, which was not something I expected I would be doing. So, as I said previously, although I've been learning German since I was 12, I'd never actually been to Germany, so I didn't actually know how to use German in the context of daily life. I knew highly technical things for political concepts, but I didn't know the terms for everyday items or household objects, or, how to ask someone to, for example, move out of the way when you're trying to get off a train. I didn't know how to say that. So in this sense, iPRAKTIKUM really helped me develop my living skills. It made my German skills more well-rounded in the sense that I could now chat to people, not just about academic things, highly technical things, but also just about everyday life and small talk. Yes, my co-workers were very kind to lend me a bicycle, which in Freiburg is a very valuable form of transportation. I cycled to France quite a few times, which was extremely scenic, also great fun. So I also got to practice my French a little bit, which was not something I anticipated. There was enough downtime that I could also travel. I went down to Milan and also to Paris to visit some old high school friends. I also traveled quite a bit within the region of Baden-Württemberg because of the work we were doing, visiting farmers, cooperatives in various villages and towns in the region, but also I took some time to go to just small towns in the region to explore and really immerse myself, challenge myself by only using German. So yes, I did have a chance to travel, and I did have quite a few unique experiences. Well, since my background is in international relations, the work I was doing was not directly related to what I was studying. The agricultural festival brought together cooperative farming, had a great focus on agroecological farming practices, which is not something I'd have ever thought about, and it really allowed me to kind of expand my own knowledge about a variety of topics, and it was a chance for me to kind of push myself to adjust to this kind of extremely new environment, but I think it all paid off in the end. Not only was it, my coworkers were obviously great, but the work I was doing, it really felt like it was something that kept me in touch with the local community, and I think it really makes a difference in the local community, which I'm also very thankful for. So, carrying on from my placement at Agrikultur, I'm currently enrolled in German 391, which is the complementary course in which I'm writing a research paper in which I am trying to bring together the work I was doing related to farming practices and resilient farming and local biodiversity and also security policy. I'm currently trying to make the argument that by creating local territorialized food supply systems that are supplied through these agroecological practices and basically localizing food supply, this offers policymakers a way to lessen their dependence on unreliable trade partners in a time where international trade is increasingly politicized and the future of international trade is increasingly uncertain. So that was something that I thought would be a unique point to make. It's not something I would have explored without iPRAKTIKUM, but I'm very thankful to be exploring it because it's given me an opportunity to basically create original research, and it brings together things that I've personally directly experienced and my academic interests. I would say to do it because I think it pays off in so many ways. I think it opens up, there is great flexibility usually in these kinds of placements, and that's also the conclusion that I got when I talked to other people that have done iPRAKTIKUM. And you can always find ways to excavate connections between the work you're doing and what you're studying or your other passions, like I've done. But overall, if you've never been to Germany before and just studied German studies, it's a great way to get to know the country. It's much more meaningful than just going for 2 weeks as a tourist, hitting up all the big cities. You're really living in a smaller community where, you have to use your German. And also it's just a great way to get involved in local communities and local issues. So if any of that is appealing, I would say to just do it, do iPRAKTIKUM.